In this video, we're going to talk about repeating assignments. So this is one of the cooler features of Syllabird, and it lets you really quickly make a bunch of assignments. Let's go ahead and start showing you one of the easiest examples. So typically when you're creating assignments, you're probably used to clicking new assignment just like that to start making an assignment. The other way you can do it is by clicking this arrow here and click repeating assignments, and you get a few different options when you do this. So let's just say we want an assignment on every day of the course and we want the name to be the exact same. And let's just make this 2 weeks long actually. And you can see you have some other options here, but to show you really quickly, assignment name, we'll just add a name here. This will be the same on every day. So when we create assignments here, you'll see we created a whole bunch and they're all the same. So that can be nice when you want to create a bunch of assignments that are the same. And a couple of the other options that you had there, let's do that again. A couple of the other options is that you could have just done maybe day 1 and day 5. So that might be Monday and Friday, depending on where you enroll your, when you do the enrollment, which days you pick. But let's say we want this to go from week 3 to week 4. And you can obviously change the type here, but now if we do it, we make another assignment, you'll see it just created assignments on the first day and the 5th day. So that's a couple of options. And then the other way you can make repeating assignments is with patterns. And this is probably the most fun way to make assignments. You can increment the assignment name. For example, actually, this is a good time to show the help docs. So if you go to the help docs and click on create assignments with patterns, you'll see this doc here. And here's where you can do assignments that have names incrementing. You can see 3 examples here, assignment 1, 2, 3, or divide a reading range. You can also do mixed letters and numbers. So let's go through a couple of these and show you kind of how that works. Let's start with this incrementing one. This you'll see pretty often. Let's say we want a new repeating assignment with a pattern, and we want it every day of the week. Let's just say we want to start filling in week 5 now. We'll start on week 5 and end on week 5, and we're going to call this assignment, and what I'm going to do here is curly brace 1 ... end curly brace, and this will start the assignment number at 1 and increment for however many assignments we need to satisfy the form up above here. So in this case, we're just going to have 1 week of assignments. So we should get 1 through 5. Click create assignments and you'll see assignment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a repeating assignment with a pattern. Let's do another example. Let's create another repeating assignment. And let's say again every day of the week. And let's do week 6 this time. We can stretch these for multiple weeks if we wanted. Another cool thing is you can repeat. Let's say if I made this 2 weeks long, or I guess it maybe makes sense to make it 3 weeks long, week 6, 7, and 8. You can repeat every other week or every 3rd week. So here we're gonna let's just show one where we repeat every 2 weeks. And let's do one of the more interesting patterns. And you can see all the different options you have on the help doc. And let's go ahead and try a reading range example. So to do that, we have this curly brace X to Y, where there are 2 numbers. So let's try read pages, let's say 20 to 200. So this will turn the part in the curly brace into whichever pages need to be read. In this case, we're going to have some assignments show up on week 6 and week 8. We're going to skip week 7 because we've done every 2 weeks here. And let's see. They showed up indeed on week 6 and 8. And you can see the reading assignment has been divided among all of those. And down here, we've got the last bit of the reading range. So those are a couple more examples. Let's get really advanced now and show mixing a couple of repeating. Here's one you might have sometimes where you have 1A, 1B, and so on, and then 2A, 2B, and so on. And I'll show you that. Again, we're going to click repeating assignments. Let's make this one on week 9. We're really filling in our weeks here. We'll just end it on week 9 as well. And I'm just going to, I just copy pasted that here. So let's say review, and let's say we wanted to go from A to D, and let's say actually we don't want to start at 1 now. Let's say we want to start at 3. So we have curly brace 3 dot dot, and then this other curly brace A to D. Let's go ahead and make this 2 weeks long so we can see the pattern go a little farther. And here's what we get with that one. Review 3A. Remember, we started at 3 in this example. B, C, D. And then it goes to 4A, B, C, D. So you can get creative and make your repeating assignments this way. Let's show you one last way, and then I'll give you another tip that's useful when you are making repeating assignments. The third or fourth, whatever number we're at now, common way you'll do repeating assignments is with actual names in the curly brace, or actual words. So let's do this one at week 11 to 12. Here's this last repeating one I want to show you with actual words here. So in the brackets, you can put comma separated words. So let's copy this. And you can mix these patterns too. And you can read the docs for more examples. I'm just going over a few of the most basic ones. Let's say that we want to study for 2 days. Study, quiz. And let's say we want to go chapter 1 and on. We're going to study chapter 1, study chapter 1, and then quiz. So let's see, we've got week 11, 12, every day, looks good. We'll create some assignments here and show. We've got chapter 1 study, chapter 1 study, chapter 1 quiz, chapter 2 study, chapter 2 study, chapter 2 quiz, and then and on. We filled those weeks we had selected. So there's a few cool ways to do the repeating assignments. The first way was every assignment just having the same name, and then we went through a bunch of examples with patterns. And again, check out the help docs to see some of the more advanced examples. You can even do some nesting, so you can really get a lot of different patterns accomplished with this. The last thing I wanted to show you is that occasionally when you are making these repeating assignments, you can make a mistake. Maybe you forget a curly brace, and maybe I'll just show an example. Let's say I'm doing a repeating assignment, and I have an assignment like this, and let's say I need to select my weeks here. let's say we're just doing week 13. If I hit create, I just hit enter on my keyboard there accidentally, let's say. And when I look at the assignment, I can see, oh, that's not right. Well, I just created a number of assignments that I don't want. What I can do is go up here into the All tab and find the assignments that I made and select them. You can also search. So in this case, I know the assignment name. It looks like this. And they'll show up at the top here, so I can select all these. And you can delete 5 assignments. Be careful with this one. Of course, you don't want to delete things you actually wanted, but that's a good thing to remember, is you can search for assignments that you may have created accidentally. And you can also see them here on the All tab. So there's a few ways that I hope you'll find useful to create a bunch of assignments at once. Thanks.